Well, we're almost to the end of this year. You're on lesson 7, the fruit of self-control. And, if you're a typical mama, you're talking to your daughter about things that are normal for every kid, like how many cookies can she have and regulating dessert, to not reacting when she's frustrated with a friend or a sibling or you. So self-control shows up in all areas of our life. So for this lesson, though, we really wanted to focus in a little bit about the idea that self-control isn't about always doing the right thing. It can actually be about having the ability to bring all of our struggles before God and one another. So being able to talk to us as moms about the things that our daughters are wrestling with, to be honest when they're feeling bad about something, or maybe something's happening to them and they need to talk to us. So we really want to create this idea that we are children of the light. The Bible tells us that God is the God of light, and we can shine bright in a world that's got a lot of dark things. And some of those dark things we don't even like to think about or talk about as moms. But what you're going to do this month is really prepare your daughter for a world that can be out to harm her sometimes. And so as a clinician, I have to go to some of the places where I've been in my office and think about how do we prevent that. So often parents will say, how do I prevent my daughter from being abused, violated, from predators? And there's a lot of things I can say about that. But the one thing that I want to focus on for this month is let's teach our daughters the difference between secrets and surprises. And so in God's economy, there are no secrets. God knows it all, and He's a part of our walk, and we can be free to be honest about what's going on in our life. And so predators use that word secrecy. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell your mom about this. They use it as a form of grooming. And so when we teach our little girls that we don't keep secrets, we don't need to keep secrets from God, we don't keep secrets from one another, we only hold surprises. So if you're having a birthday party for grandma and you want it to be a surprise, the difference between a secret and a surprise is that somebody will find out eventually. So we change the language in our home around we're going to do something special for a friend. Let's keep it a surprise. And really, that word secrecy can be used in really scary ways. So let's just remove it from our words in our home. And we're continuing to talk about the fact that we can come to God with everything and anything. There's nothing that scares God about what we struggle with or what we're facing. And your practice with your daughter this month is helping her to trust that you, Mom, can also hold all the things in her little world. Now, her world is really small right now, but we're practicing for when her world gets bigger and the consequences get more scary. And what I don't want us to do is to teach our daughters, and I've had to work really hard on this with my own girls, that if you come to me and tell me something that's disappointing or even could raise my own anxiety as a mom, that I can stay cool, calm, and collected. And together, you and I, daughter, we're going to go to the Lord and we're going to seek help, okay? So this conversation around self-control is bigger than just how to regulate how much we eat for dessert, and more about how to be a light in a dark world and to really bring everything about who we are before God. So it's a big concept that we're bringing down into your daughter's little life so that it's a building step for the long haul. So if I already made you nervous, take a deep breath and remember that God is with you. He's in you and He has you. He's the one that's growing this fruit of self-control in you and in your daughter. And remember, you're the right mama for the job.